It's Sunday afternoon, 12:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to go outside and put a charge on the Trans Am. Reason being is, what is the temperature in North Bay, Ontario?
It's currently 13 degrees.
So it's actually really nice out right now. They say it's cloudy, but you can tell that it's actually kind of sunny outside. And yeah, it is really warm out though. So I'm gonna freaking head outside and put a charge on the Trans Am. We'll see how that goes. And welcome to my vlog. I'm sitting here and watching Crazy British Bloke.
Oh, there she is.
And he just got a new car. Freaking nice.
Now.
And I was thinking of something. Let me just pause this for a second. I was thinking, what's going to happen when I go back down to Bloke's and visit? Because he's vlogging every day. I vlog every day. That's going to be interesting. We're going to have like cross-promoted vlogs, and it's just going to be right rifle cocked. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Alrighty, well, I just hooked up the battery charger here to the battery. We'll let that freaking give her, and then go from there. You've probably seen that cable disconnected. That there is the lead for the stereo in the back. Disconnected. Don't need it anymore. It's done. Alright, well, we'll let this sit for about an hour and a half. Then come out and try and crank her over. See if she starts. We'll come back to it. Alrighty, well, I just closed up the hood. I'm in the car there. Gonna give her a fire over. I put everything away. And we'll see if this son of a bitch wants to start. And if it does, we're going for a cruise. If it doesn't, well, then we're gonna do something else. So I'm gonna sit you guys by the muffler so you can get the dose if she does start. Alright, fire in the hole. Oh, like a champ, people. Like a champ. Definitely needs a new battery, but frig it, we'll do that next year. Let's get the G6 out of the way here, and we'll take it for a little tour. Let's go. Oh, frig yeah. Got the old girl out, people. She drives like a champ. Just like a champ. Actually, it feels really weird driving this after driving the G6, let me tell you. Because the G6 is all fly-by wire. Well, not the steering, but the throttle. And this thing here is all cable. And it's got old school power steering, not new school power steering. So it's a little different. Who would have thunk that in the middle of November I would be driving my Trans Am? Who would have thunk in the middle of November it'd be 16 degrees Celsius out? Well, there was a lot of requests for people, from people, for me to do a real wicked burnout. So in order to do a real wicked burnout, I got to go to a location where I'm not going to get in trouble for doing a real wicked burnout. So I know a couple abandoned roads which are nicely done, where if I lit them up they wouldn't be that big of a deal. So let's head over there and friggin' light them up. Oh god, I love the sound of a V8. So much nicer than the G6. Next year, not only do I want to redo my rear end on this thing and repair the battery and find all the electrical flaws, I should do something about my headliner. Sagging everywhere. I've seen some people just jam clothespins, thumbtacks in it and be done with it, but I kind of want it professionally done. Like the material glued back in. Oh, frig yeah. V8s are fun. Friggin' BMW in front of me. Yeah, friggin' BMW. So I'm not quite sure exactly where I'm going. I got a couple ideas. They're pretty far out of town, so frig it. And yeah, I figure while I have this car on the road again for the one day, I might take it up, I might go do some IRL viral vlogging in it. Frig it. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed. This has got to be, you know, despite the electrical gremlins, as far as mechanically goes, this has got to be one of the most mechanically sound cars I've ever owned in my life. I've never had to do shit to the engine except for just change the oil. You know, it's always started for me, never given me any grief. You know, as long as the battery has charge, obviously, but this car has never given me any grief. Just the electrical stuff, like the power windows and the headlights, were giving me troubles one year. We resolved that. Yeah, this thing has been the most amazing car mechanically that I've ever owned. I do say so myself. Next year I'll go pick up a brand new battery for it because, yeah, this battery's been killed probably a dozen times. So she's probably not really doing what she should be doing. We'll test that theory when we get home after we charge it up with a good drive. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Holy shit, bud. This guy on the motorbike here. You're gonna see him in about 3 seconds. Just giving her. Alright, well, I'll start filming some more once I get to my location, and I'll talk to you guys then, so peace the frig out. Here. It's basically a no exit area, and we're gonna try and roast our tires. Let's do this. Keep in mind, people, my car is peg legs, so I don't know what we're gonna get out of this. Well, let's give her. Not too shabby, huh? Looks like a motorbike's been here, frig sakes. Alright, let's go for a cruise and do some IRL vlogging. Alrighty, and we're home. Sweet. Well, the battery on this camera is about to die, so I better go swap it out. But that was pretty fun. But I got it parked now. I don't know if you can see in the mirror. I'll have to show you when I get out. But I wanted to push it over as much as possible to give as much room in the driveway as possible, basically. So that's what I went and did. She's parked, and this is where it's going to sit till next spring when I drive the ball bag off of her. Hopefully by then we have our track and I can race it. So here's hoping. Yeah, basically I wanted to get her as close as possible to the curb here, because now look at all the room we have over here. Like, we got plenty of room to get through, and you know, we got the car here, but we also got plenty of room on this side here, so it's perfect. Alrighty, well, I got some work to do, so I'm gonna head her inside and get her done. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. We came out for dinner. I'm having a beer and cactus cut potatoes. Real food's on its way. Oh, that's right, people. Chipotle Bacon Club sandwich. Girlfriend's having a quesadilla. It's gonna be awesome. Alrighty, well, we're home now. We're gonna watch some Supernatural. Oreo's fighting with Felix, to hear in the background. So, talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty, well, we're down here at the Hortons. We got Rex 4x4 here. Yeah. And we got Campus. The digital version. He couldn't.
Pixelated bitches.
Yeah, he couldn't make it, so we had to go for the next best thing. Siri, how deep is your vagina?
Let me check on that. Would you like me to search the web for how deep is your vagina?
No, we're good.
I don't understand. No, we are good. But I could search the web for it.
Siri, what's your favorite search engine? Google or Bing?
Your interest flatters me, but is there something I can do for you?
That didn't work.
You could always stovepipe an Android.
Okay.
Can I watch you stovepipe an Android?
I don't understand. Can I...
Siri, is there anything you understand?
I'm on it. Would you like me to search the web for is there anything you understand?
Obviously not.
How deep is an average uterus, human uterus?
Oh, there we go. There we go. How deep is an average human uterus? What?
Let me check that.
That's dicked. How deep is an average human uterus?
Let me check that. Would you like me to search the web for how deep...
Siri, you're freaking lame.
I would rather you didn't.
What?
You'd rather I didn't what?
What would you like to search for?
Nothing at all, because you suck at this game.
Searching the web for nothing at all because you suck at this game.
Wow. Well, that's lame. This thing's stupid. So we're just sitting at the Hortons having fun with Siri here. So let's see how this works out. Here, Rex, cameraman.
Yeah.
Alright, bring Siri up. Hey Siri, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
I imagine that groundhogs would prefer a different question for a change.
Damn it. Try it again.
But seriously, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Just because it could doesn't mean that it would.
You suck, Siri. Shut it off, try it again. Fuck.
But seriously, Siri, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
42 cords of wood, to be exact. Everyone knows that.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
It depends on whether you are talking about African or European wood.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood with European wood?
A so-called woodchuck, correctly speaking, a groundhog, woodchuck, that is, throw as much as the woodchuck in question was physically able to chuck. If woodchucks in general had the capability, and, presumably, the motivation, to chuck wood.
I fucking hate you, Siri.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope, it's not good at all, you twit.
Adam, I can't search for things near businesses. My apologies.
What the hell was that?
Siri sucks. Alrighty, well, I went for a quick coffee with Rex 4x4 there, as you saw. And we're dicking around with the iPad and playing with Siri, which, by the way, sucks. Siri's horrible. I don't know, maybe I'm not doing it right or something, I don't know, but kind of a useless feature. Google Now for the for the Android devices is a little bit better, but Siri's friggin' stupid. They got to do a lot of improving on her. But anyway, enough of that. Yeah, it looks like I don't know if you guys are aware, but when YouTube last year decided, hey, let's invest $100 million to a bunch of premium channels, and we'll push those premium channels, and we'll friggin', you know, basically bring kill cable TV and bring it to the media. Well, that didn't work out too well, because apparently 40% of the shows that they put the $100 million into, yeah, they're not coming back for a second season. They're calling her quits. So obviously they didn't do as good as they hoped, especially with all the advertising and stuff. I know I watched a couple of them. One of them was that My Music, and I thought it was stupid. You know, I still watch Smosh. I don't know if they're involved in that, but I watch all the Smosh videos. Smosh is freaking hilarious, but they've been around forever. But yeah, I didn't really care for the whole premium content bullshit. A lot of them I didn't even notice. And I'm more into videos like I make, like in real life stuff, like watching Marcel Saint-Jean or Rex 4x4, Crazy British Bloke, you know, regular, everyday, normal guys who aren't afraid to pick up a camera and talk to the son of a bitch. That's what I'm interested in. I don't want to see freaking, you know, Don DeLuise or, you know, no, Don DeLuise wasn't in there. Who's that little freaking midget guy? I can't remember. But, you know, there's a bunch of comedians that were actors, and they had channels and stuff, and I was like, oh, I just don't want to deal with that shit. It's like, I already watch you on TV. Why are you invading my space on YouTube? Oh, because YouTube lets them by paying them a lot of money. So I just didn't care for that style of YouTube. It was, you know, if I wanted to watch TV, I would turn on my TV. But I don't turn on my TV because I want to watch YouTube. I want to watch regular people live their regular lives and do their things. Like, you know, like watching Pisser's channel in the Hack and Pack shop. Watching a guy pick up a camera and show me how to fix my car, do some body work and some things like that. Or, you know, watch, it's been a while, but obviously watch One Pug Life and his crazy antics, you know. Stuff like that. Like, to me, that's more entertaining because, you know, these people are just down-to-earth people. They're not all Hollywood. And that's the way it should be. Like, they're just your regular, everyday, normal guys. Jobs 9 to 5. And whenever they have the time, they pick up a camera and make a freaking video. But yeah, apparently 40% of the shows are not coming back because they just flopped. And YouTube lost money on it. But that's just the way she's going to be. Like, people don't care for that stuff. Like, look at Ray William Johnson. I'm going to take him out. Because when he was with Maker Studios and Makers was doing all the editing, a lot of people walked away. A lot of people didn't care for the way it was set up, everything, the whole feel of the show. Like, when I first started watching Ray William Johnson, he was in his apartment in New York City, and his backdrop was a cement wall and a window. Like, he had, and he used a flip camera to make his show. Like, he just sat a flip camera on an iPod and would walk around and talk. There was like no jump cuts, nothing. And then he got his room where he covered it and all the comic books and all that. You guys, if you watch Ray William Johnson, you know what I mean. He had all the comic book pages on the walls, all behind him and stuff, and it looked really good. And he wasn't as crazy with the editing. Then when he got hooked up with Maker Studios and they were editing it, it's like non-stop. There were things popping up on the screen and it looked way too overproduced. And it was always a fart and dick joke. Well, actually, it was always a dick joke. There weren't too many fart jokes. But it was just non-stop dick joke and penises being drawn on the screen. It was like, oh my freaking God, this is horrible. And the jokes that they wrote for him to say were really off-color. And by off-color, I mean beyond racist. So I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. So I actually unsubbed from Ray William Johnson. But now that he's back on his own, doing his own thing, it reminds me of classic Ray. When he would make the Equals 3 videos before, and I really liked them. And obviously a bunch of other people like him because his view count went through the roof again. And his subscribers are finally starting to go up. So he lost a lot of subscribers when he was with Makers. And he realized pretty damn quick that that was a bad move. So that's why he left the whole Makers office and he's doing it on his own again. Which is smart because if people want to watch overproduced, televised like shows, they're going to hit the on button on their television and find a channel and watch it. Seriously. A lot of people watch YouTube so they can watch stuff like what you're watching right now. Just regular, everyday, normal guys. And unlike TV, YouTube gives the option for the content creator, i.e. me, to interact with the content consumer, i.e. you, by comments. Try doing that with TV. You can't. You know, once you watch a show, that's it. It's end. It's over. It's done. So that's another benefit to to YouTube, and where these big artists that were getting paid to basically make their content, they weren't commenting back. They weren't even probably reading the comments. They probably had people at, you know, whatever network they were part of. I don't think it was Makers, but whatever network was running that whole show, they were probably reading the comments and flagging comments and dealing with bullshit. Or they probably just didn't care and let the comments go. You know, whatever. So, yeah, that's why I understand that a lot of people are not going back to it, because it was a bad idea. And the worst part is I don't know if you guys know him, Will of DC. He used to do a thing called the YouTube News. And even he stated in his, when this was first announced last year, about this $100 million being invested in these content, premium content channels, that it wasn't going to fly, it was going to fail. And you know what, bud? You got her right, because frig sakes did it ever fail. But anyway, I'm home. I just had a cigarette. I'm going to head her inside, and we'll see what's going on, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. Well, it's currently 1 o'clock in the morning. Girlfriend and I went for a drive, got hot apple cider from the Hortons, and just chatted about things and stuff and junk, and I'm home now. I'm probably going to shut her down here, boys, and call her a night. So, on that note, if you like today's video, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the like button. Lets me know you like the video and I like that. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know where to leave them. Comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed that day out with the Trans Am and everything went good. And something I forgot to mention in the video was today was Remembrance Day. And can't believe I forgot to remember Remembrance Day. That's really bad of me. But today was Remembrance Day, and I wasn't up at 11 o'clock to give my moment of silence. But let me know what you guys did for Remembrance Day. And until next time, keep on vlogging.
Alright, I'm gonna carry on my day and I'll friggin' talk to you guys later, so peace the frig out. Are you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry. Can I have some food? You wanna eat? Want some food? I want some food, yes, give me some food. Yeah, you want some food. I want some food. I'm gonna feed you. Alright, well, the girlfriend's up and stuff, and we're all about, and we're gonna go over to Burger World and get some breakfast of champions, and tonight we're gonna go check out that movie that I mentioned yesterday, that Wreck-It Ralph. Gotten good reviews, and I never heard about it until the girlfriend actually told me about it, so we're gonna go check that shit out, and it's gonna be freaking awesome. Might have to get some gas in my car, but frig it. That's the plan, so let's rock and roll. Oreo! Blah, 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 blah. Who's a puppy? Blah. Who's a puppy? Blah, 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 blah. Who's a puppy? Blah. Oh, breakfast of champions, people. Girlfriend's actually doing it right. How you hold it? I think that's right. Looks about right.